Myth of the Eternal Cave. In the time before time, the world was but a swirling sea of darkness and silence. Deep within this primordial void lay the cave of endless night, a terrifying cavern where no light or soul ever dared to enter. Within the cave, hiding at its core, was a magic stone, glowing faintly with the power of creation itself. The gods feared the stone, for they knew its power could unravel or renew the very fabric of the universe. But what if this unknown power created something that was necessary? One day, the weakest of the gods, Erak, decides to put an end to the mystery, but he also wanted to humiliate his big brother, Astos. Erak was sick of being the weak brother, so he ventured into the cave, seeking the magic stone with the hope of being recognized and admired. The journey was perilous. The walls of the cave whispered forgotten truths, and shadows clawed at his immortal soul. The journey was perilous. The walls of the cave whispered forgotten truths, and shadows clawed at his immortal soul. At the cave's heart, Erak found the stone, glowing with a light that falls in rhythm with the universe. He reached out, and with a single touch, unleashed the first act of creation. From the stone's lights, the stars were born, the earth took form, and life began to flourish. Everyone was surprised, but no one knew where the stars came from, until the mother of Erak noticed he was missing. She immediately knew that he was at the cave. The worry and fear of losing her son caused her to fall unconscious for a long time. But with creation came destruction. As foretold by the ancient whispers, as long as the magic stone existed, the universe was bound to cycles of decay. Every 1,000 years, the stone's light will dim, and with it, the world will crumble into chaos. Seas boil, mountains shatter, and darkness return. Of course, the desperate little Erak didn't know that. And when he returned to his home, the reaction of his family was the opposite of what he thought. His mother just recovered, and she was happy to see him, but she was so mad at him that she punished him. Aria, the goddess of time, condemned his own son to live as a human until the magic stone loses all its light, so he lived all the destruction he untied. In the final destruction of the first cycle, all life faded, and the gods retreated into the heavens. The magic stone, now cold and lifeless, remained untouched deep in the cave. But Erak didn't die with the destruction. Because after each cataclysm, the stone will mysteriously reignite on its own. Its light will slowly grow, and from the depths of the terrifying cave, the universe will be reborn. This time, the new world was different but familiar. Oceans teemed with new creatures, and mountains rose anew. Yet, the cave forever sealed from mortal eyes by Aria remained as the eternal source of the world cycle. It was said that Erak steals near the cave, making sure no one is near the stone, and praying for forgiveness. But if a being, mortal or divine, ever finds the stone again, they could rewrite the world's future. But the cave still stands as a symbol of terror and hope. Its magic stone, the key to the eternal return, where creation, destruction, and rebirth continue endlessly.